If you want to be able to travel a lot, follow your passion, spend lots of good quality time with your family, be healthy, and you're a business owner, it's really important that you build a business that runs independently of you, meaning you don't have to be there for the day-to-day operations of that business. Because as soon as you have a business like that, you have lots of free time to do the things you love with the people you love. You have good profit, because business owners that are ensconced in businesses tend to become roadblocks to growth. So when you have a business that runs independently of you, it's set up in a way to maximize productivity and profit. And it also provides you way less stress because you're not working all the time. Now, to build a business that runs independently of you, you've got to make yourself redundant from all the processes required within that business. Now, incidentally, you might decide that you still want to work. Like, I love doing what we do. The other team members here love doing what we do, and many of us don't have to work anymore, but this is just truly enjoyable work for us. But the difference is we're able to leave our businesses when we like, so we can choose whether we work or not. So to make yourself redundant, you have to develop systems for every area of the business and train staff up to run those systems, and you have to have at least one leader or a leadership team, depending on the size of the business, who manage the business while you're away on holiday for many, many months. But the problem is, for most business owners, they don't know enough about psychology or human behavior. So when they go to recruit staff, they recruit the wrong staff. Now, really key point here, you will never ever build a business that runs independently from you without amazing staff, and that's what we're going to go into now. So most business owners don't know enough about psychology or human behavior, and they end up recruiting staff that have completely different values to them. Now, when your staff have completely different values to you, you're just going to spend your entire time in conflict, disappointed, upset. You will experience a lack of trust, and you can't build a business that runs independently from you without having staff you can trust implicitly to run your business while you're away from it. So this type of staff, as we've got here on the screen, just won't cut it, and they're what we call comfort seekers. Just quickly give you a glimpse of the comfort seekers' values, and many people out there that are looking for work or that are employed right now, if we look at that employee pool, there are a lot of people with these comfort-seeking values. And so the comfort seeker values security, values fun, typically values connection with others, and they want a cushy paycheck. Now, the problem with staff with these values is that as soon as you leave the building, they start acting up. Now, quickly, there's nothing wrong with valuing security, valuing fun, or valuing connection with others. But what you'll notice is an absence of values for the comfort seeker when it comes to having high standards, wanting to do well, or an internal motivation to perform highly. So, of course, you're going to be nagging at them all the time, micromanaging them, and this won't enable you to set up a business that runs independently of you. And they have the opposite values to you. So that's why your staff relationships look like this for the most part. So here's the hint, and this is the most important thing I can teach today. Only employ high performers to your team. It's a very serious thing to say. Only employ high performers to your team. If you have only got high performance on your team, you can leave your business easily for months at a time without concern or worry. You can see this Olympic champion here. You automatically know this person has amazing characteristics of a high performer. You know that they want to win, they want to do their best, they're willing to put a lot of effort and energy to grow and evolve and become the best. Well, that's what we're looking for in your staff. Here's Susie. When Susie first went to school, a teacher would ask a question and she would put her hand straight up. She was so eager to get the answer right so that she did well, and also so that the teacher liked her. And she would go home and she would do her homework, and she was proud of getting A's, and she was proud of being the best in her class. Moving forward, here's Susie now as a young woman. She has a strong work ethic. She has her own high standards. She has self-esteem that's derived from performing highly and being perfect at her job. And she has a deep urge to learn and grow. So you can see she has the same characteristics as the Olympic athlete. And this is important. She disciplines herself. She does not need a motivator because she is internally motivated to do well. She doesn't need micromanaging. She learns and then she takes it in and she does. Now here's the most important thing. She works the same whether you are there or not. Now, when Susie makes a mistake, she feels shame. When she doesn't reach her own high standards, she feels shame. So Susie is really easy to lead because she self-disciplines herself. She self-corrects herself. So I don't have to give Susie a hard time ever or at all because she is hyper-aware of when she hasn't performed. We use the eagle to symbolize this. So you can see we now got a duck for the comfort seekers and we've got an eagle for someone with high performing characteristics. And you'll start to see how this works in a second. You see, you can now see that Susie or anyone with high performing traits has the same value system as you, the business owner. Well, I hope you have these value systems. And that just makes building a business joyful because your staff share the same value systems. So there's already a natural alignment and there's very little conflict in a business full of high performers because you don't have to nag at anyone. No one's upset with anyone because everyone knows that everyone's there to perform. You just know that. Now, of course, when you need to, or when you get to the point where you can move away from your business, you have good relationships with these people and you know they can run your business for you when you are away from it. As we saw earlier, when you're a business owner with high performing values and your staff members have comfort seeking values, you're in for a torrid emotional time as well as never being able to build a business that runs independently of you. So this is a very important subject because if you want to turn your business into an ATM machine that funds your best lifestyle, you need to only employ high performers to your team. Hope you got a lot from that tip today. See ya.